Why did nobody tell me what be going down at these weddings in Hawaii? Like, I've been there before, had a great time, had no fear. Until I went the second time and something happened to me that I'll truly never forget. So I got this friend named Radical, right? Crazy name, I know. But me and her, we've been cool since high school. We kept talking throughout college. Like, we still keep in contact every once in a while. Great person, love her, okay? I receive in 2024, the summer of 2024, a letter from Radical. A letter I thought I would never receive. So I opened it up. I'm like, ooh, what could this be? It's a wedding invitation. July 7th, 2025. I'm thinking, Johnny really stepped up. Johnny really made the move because Radical's getting married and I would never expect that from her. So I'm thinking, do I really want to go all the way to Hawaii, spend all this money to go see Radical and Johnny get married? Yes, I absolutely do. But there's a plus one on here and I'm definitely not going by myself. So who do I bring? Who do I go with? Let me call up Blake. So love Blake. That's my bestie. That's my guy friend. Ride or die. We dang near do everything together. So I call up Blake. I'm like, yo, Blake, do you remember Radical? Radical, super funny in high school, braces for the longest time. Do you recall? He's like, oh, yeah, I remember Radical. What's up with her? Did something happen? What's going on? I'm like, dude, Radical and Johnny locked in. They're getting married in Hawaii, July 7, 2025. I just got an invitation. Plus one, I want to bring you. Now, I'm thinking he's going to need some time to think about this. This is a big trip. He's going to have to plan for this. But then he says something out the blue that I wasn't expecting. He goes, yo, Radical's getting married? I'm in there swimwear. We need to start looking at flights. We need to start looking at hotels. Yeah, perfect. Awesome. Let's get it started. So we hang up the phone and I go to RSVP online right away. It's asking dinner options. I get chicken for me, pasta for Blake, because we're definitely about to share that and have both. So time goes by. Time flies by at this point, and it's wedding week, okay? And no, we're not just going for the weekend of the wedding. Nah, we finna be in Waikiki Beach. We're going for a week. So we end up going for a week, and Radical and Johnny, they invite us to the little rehearsal night before thing on Friday. So Friday, we got the little dinner. Saturday, we got the wedding at 3:00. And something that I never expected in probably a million years happens as soon as we get to the hotel. We get to the hotel, we're checking in, and all of a sudden I look at the bar, and then I look back at Radical and Johnny. I'm like, is that who I think it is? They're like, oh, where? What are you talking about? I'm like, over there at the bar. Is that Charlie? Charlie from high school? They're like, oh yeah, that is Charlie. We've been close to him ever since. He was almost in the wedding. I said, he was almost in the wedding? Y'all that close? Background story on Charlie. This man had the fattest crush on me in high school. High school, wasn't feeling him. He kept with that in college. We didn't even go to the same college, but he still had my number. Wasn't feeling it, okay? Right after college, I won't lie. He was looking better, right? We communicated a little bit, nothing crazy, but no, wasn't the kind of man I wanted. When I came fresh out of college, I was ready to I got a good job. I got myself a car, apartment. I was doing my solo dolo stuff the right way, okay? I needed a man to be doing the same. Charlie was not. Charlie was still driving the same car he had from high school, which is fine. Whatever. Didn't even work for how long, was living with his parents for the longest. There was just no urgency from him, okay? So I wasn't feeling it. Anywho, so I see him sitting at the bar, and I'm just like, bruh, this is what I'm gonna have to deal with. I'm gonna have to deal with this nagging thing from Charlie. Hopefully not. I got Blake with me. It should be fine. Definitely wasn't fine. So I'm doing everything I can to avoid Charlie at this point. Me and Blake, we go up to the room. We're chilling. We're like, oh, maybe we should do something around the town a little bit before we got to go to this little night before rehearsal dinner thing. So soon as we come out the room, who could it be? none other than Charlie. Soon as Charlie sees us, right? He's, hey. Here we go. It started. So I'm not gonna be rude. It's not like I don't like Charlie. It's just like I don't want to deal with this right now. So we go up to Charlie. We're like, hey, how are you? He says he's doing good, whatever. Wanted to know if we wanted to go explore the town also before going to this rehearsal dinner. I'm like, I mean, sure, me and Blake were just about to do that. Do you want to come? And he goes, to my surprise, yeah, I would love to. Let me go grab my wife. Huh? You got a what? I was shocked. I was stuck. And he could definitely tell. He's like, oh, my bad. Yeah, I got married not too long ago. She's awesome. Let me go get her. This man went to his room. I swear he pulled out a Victoria's Secret model. Gotta be 2007 Megan Fox Prime. She comes out the room. My jaw drops. I'm thinking, Charlie, how in the world did you pull her? Right? Well, I start figuring that out slowly throughout the night. So all four of us, we go check out the little shops in town. Like it's a little bit earlier. So we're just kind of doing stuff to pass the time before dinner. As soon as we get outside, right? The rental car that Charlie got, why did he get a Corvette? All black Corvette. I'm thinking this ain't the Charlie I remember. Gets in the Corvette, goes around the corner, opens up the door for his wife, and tells us to meet us at one of the little shops. I'm like, okay, cool. We'll just get an Uber. So we got an Uber. We meet them there. Anything his wife wants, he's buying. He's buying anything and everything she wants. We end up coming back to the hotel, bags of stuff, okay? So we're all in our rooms. Me and Blake hurry up and get ready for this rehearsal dinner, okay? I got this cute little brown dress on. And then we meet Charlie and his wife down in the lobby. And this is where the pieces all start coming together. So we're just chatting in the lobby a little bit, waiting before we go. And we all go around in a little circle, like telling like what we've been doing recently and what we do for work. So I say what I do, chill, little marketing, slight stuff. Blake goes ahead and tells how he's a teacher, whatever, okay? Then we get to Charlie. This is when we're all ears. I'm ready to know what's going on with Charlie. And Charlie goes, yeah, I'm a banker. Just started like a banking job. Makes decent money. I accidentally slip out how much. Didn't mean to. He goes, I think I just hit like 65K, like still paying off some loans and stuff. So hoping I get a promotion. I'm like, okay. Not what I was expecting with the rental, the baddie wife, like definitely thought you had more money. And he answers the question for me. He's like, yeah, you're probably thinking I made a lot more than that with the Corvette out there. He's like, I just have a lot of extra money stacked up from other things I do on the side. Blake nudges me when he says that. Blake's thinking illegal because Blake used to be on that. Blake does too much. And you know me, I'm gonna ask. So I'm like, what extra stuff are you talking about? And he's like, oh, like I just do a ton of stuff with apps. I'm like, oh, you like make apps? He's like, no. Like, I found this pay me app that if you file claims against these companies, they just pay you out when they settle. So I make a random $800 a month and use that for things like renting out a Corvette. I'm like, oh, that's fire. I need to get it. So after we find this out, me and Blake